get the brand new limited edition Pals holiday package available at thepalsmerch.com. Hey, what is up you guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and today I am bringing you guys something a little different than usual. We are going to be testing a whole lot of things today, so sit down and enjoy this because I am not sure what to expect. And usually when I know what to expect, things usually tend to still go wrong. So pretty much when I have no idea what to expect, then all will break loose and I will probably end up doing some random things all video long because everything that I had planned just went to poop. But that might just be me and you guys may not have noticed any of that yet, and I just ruined all of my videos for you guys, but let's just hope that you did know that, and this is not something new for you guys. So what we are going to be trying today are just some cool new things that I came across in my realm. This is just one big nope day and it is not that deep. Sorry that it is not that deep, but you know, some things just come and go, man. Oh wait, I said that I was not going to be going deep. I am kidding, we are going to be mining some ores real quick with my buddy Chip right here. Now next to seeing all of these amazing looking diamonds right here in a minute, I will be doing just a little bit more because I feel like I owe this to all of you guys out there. I mean, we have not been talking about life as much lately, so you know I just want you guys to know what I've been up to and such, and I just want to talk a little bit to you guys and show some interaction because you know the time of the year has come again and we have had our summer, where the days start to get a little shorter now, but the sun starts to shine just a little less often. Not that it is much, but hey, beggars cannot be choosers, I guess. But yeah, so I will be testing a lot of things today and I will be talking about myself a lot today, so you will just have to watch out for that because this is going to be great right now and I can pretty much assure you of that. Well, actually I should not have to, because you guys should know that we are going to be having a lot of fun because that is just what we do around here and it is just amazing if you ask me right now. So let's get started with everything now, shall we you guys? Let's go. I should pack it up and move it somewhere else, but I will not go and do that because that looks like just a little bit too much of a hassle, which is not what I am looking for right now, because if I have got to work even more on this thing I will probably end up losing my mind over it, which is not what I am looking for right now. So I am just going to go ahead and get this all over with so that I can actually get some stuff done instead of trying to be a miner and a talker at the same time, because my words will not feed my mouth right now, or ever actually. But then again, why not, right? I mean, my words are actually filling my mouth, but that just sounds weird, so I am just going to cut that off right there and start talking about something else like nothing ever happened right here. My god, I can be so awkward at times for some reason. So next thing that is up on my little short list of things that you should be applying to your mining when you really want this to have a hard feel to it. Yeah, that sounded weirder than it should. But we have to grind, so no time for that. Well, for some reason the diamonds are not biting right now, so I guess that I might just quit for the day and head home, because otherwise I am ruining my time just running in circles around some diamonds that do not want to be found. I wish that I had built myself some kind of diamond radar thing, basically a device that will tell me where the diamonds are. That would make mining a whole lot easier, and I have tried making something like that in the past. I mean, I have dedicated my life to getting and creating something like that. It is just hard to see if it was all for nothing, but right now it does not look like that. But I will be needing to give it a few test runs before I actually deem it to be fully operational. You can kind of look at it like it is the Death Star. It was a big project, literally and figuratively, but not everyone was as hyped about it as other people. So you know, they had to ruin some planets first, before they ended up going with it. So this goes the same for my new adventure trying to retrieve this diamond radar. It might be big, and it might look really freaking cool, but if it is not, how would you call it? If it is not actually useful, then you know, no one would be going to use it. That is just a fact. It is just like a new car. It might look cool and it might sound great, but I will still need to find it first. But that does not mean that I am not hopeful for it. I mean, it is my creation. If there would be someone who should be dying to use it and should be supporting it through thick and thin, well then that should be me. Even though I am more of a glass half empty guy, this time around I am just doing a full 180 on that, and I am going to be supportive of my work, and that is about it. But of course, like I said, and that is the main reason why I am exploring caves and battling monsters. I need more resources to actually show the people that my creation worked. Even though I am not sure how it works myself, but I guess that will come with age or something. Who knows, maybe I will not find out how it actually works until I am like 80 or something. But let's just hope that I will be able to figure this thing about before that time. I am just hoping that we can finally use this, and we are done with making like complete stacks of inventories. Instead we could just get one big freaking inventory in the middle of your screen or something, and everyone could be able to use it without a problem, because we will need that when I am done with this diamond radar. And you do not have to worry about running out of space. Well, I guess that finding this thing will probably give me some directions. So with just starting the project, I guess I could say that I am halfway done already, right? I mean, it is not like some Lego build. This is some serious big freaking furnace that I am about to go and construct. So forgive me if it takes like an insane amount of time to finally get done, because you know, I am learning on the fly with this thing. So maybe you could just search along with me, since I am going to be looking for this thing like slow as poop. And that might not help with the interesting part of the video, but I mean, at least we can all have a little learning experience by searching something like this. So let's say that we can actually find this radar that is able to find like a ton of diamonds for me. I am just searching for this thing on the top of a freaking mountain, so I am not sure if that will actually help me in the finding process, but I am going with the fact that it probably will not help me with that. So let's just hope that we do not end up falling down or anything. But now that I am actually on top of this mountain, maybe people will be coming to climb this mountain from all over the world, and they will be bringing all their uncooked stuff and resources, and they will be coming here to use my diamond radar to actually come and look for all of this stuff. It actually reminds me of the Lord of the Rings. Everyone is coming to Mount Doom, but unlike the Lord of the Rings, well, I am inviting everyone to come over and bring stuff to cook and melt, because you know I do not even remotely have enough stuff to cook and melt for using this thing. So I am going to be needing all the help that we can get to actually get the worth out of this freaking radar. And that is just the finder's fee costs that I am talking about, since you know, I am doing this for free. I don't want something in return, and the only thing that I want in return for this thing is some respect, and of course the fact that people will come here and actually start using this thing, because otherwise this will just be a monumental failure, and I would be using a diamond radar basically for nothing. So I guess that it should be fully operational once I find it on here. Now it may not look like something with high-tech security right now, but once I am done with all of the building and construction, then you will be able to see that I can find all of the diamonds that I desire, and it will be freaking amazing, you guys. That is just how good I am at this, and that is just something that I like to do. I like to prove people wrong, and that is just the thing that I am going to be doing around here. Now let me quote you this from a book called Walden, written by Henry David Thoreau, and he says, and I quote, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them." So I feel like I have always been the one that was building castles in the air. Now need it be that I did that around here in Minecraft or Roblox, or just in my head, that does not really matter. The essence of this quote is the fact that he says that you need to put the foundations underneath those air castles, and that will make sure that they become a reality. So the foundations are the hard work that one were to put in when doing something like that. Now I will be the one who is going to put the foundations underneath of my castles in the air. I am going to make sure that no one can mess around with the Sub-Zero Exabyte the Great anymore, and they will all regret every crossing me. Now let's close this up with this fine radar machine right here and choose ourselves a little spot to test this thing. And also where I found this thing, well, that I am not going to be saying out loud, of course, for security reasons, duh. And now with all of that said and done, we should be able to only get in through this radar. And would you look at that, we did it, boys. This is stage 1 of my super awesome security project that is like going to be super awesome. I mean, I would not think that it would be anything less than awesome, just because you know, I mean, come on people, take a look at me and you would see that I am just here to rule the world. I mean, I am not here to rule the world, just ignore the fact that I even said that, but I am here to rule over anyone who is trying to break the rules. I am a rule enforcer, as you would say, or you know, I could be more like a law enforcer. Oh my god, you guys, I am basically a police officer right now, and a little bit of a miner. But with all of this power that I now have, I will rule the world of Minecraft. That is amazing. I love and support the blue line. So shout out to any of the cops out there and stay safe. Now of course none of this would be able if I was not that much of a mastermind, and I am going to do everything that I can to be able to get this done and to make sure that no one will be able to ever mess with me again, because that is how I roll. I command and I conquer. You could see me like the new Donald J. Trump, but then less old than he is. Now of course this radar would not be anywhere near done without some high-tech security equipment, now would it, you guys? I mean, I am not messing around with this right here, I am not kidding with you all. Now this radar or sensor, if you would, is going to be able to give me an eagle-eye perception of anything that is going on around my property. This way I can detect the diamonds and the other ores from miles away. Okay, maybe not really like miles, but I mean it is going to be some distance away, to say the very least. Now what this means is that I will be able to detect those people that are trying to trespass on my property, and this puts me into the advantage. It is actually giving me the high ground at that point, because they have no idea that I know that they are coming for me, so I can put up all of my defenses and I will be able to wipe the floor with every one of them. Now some might say that that would be enough, right? Just putting up the outside walls as defenses. Well no, because you know walls are meant to fall. So these walls are not perfect, meaning that I will also have to protect what is inside of those walls, and that is exactly what these protected chests and furnaces will be doing. No one is ever going to steal from me ever again. You could see this as my way of getting payback on the people that tried to wrong me over the years. So I will not stand for any of that, and I will do whatever I will be needing to do to actually get this done and finally get back to all of the relaxation stuff that I was doing before. So let me do this right now and it will pay for itself in the long run. I mean, all of these things are like state-of-the-art equipment, so yeah, I had to pay a state-of-the-art price for it, but that is all worth it if you ask me. I mean, eventually in the long run all of this will be paying itself back, because you know this means that less items will get stolen and I will not get grieved as often. So without all of that I can just focus on maximum relaxing around here, and that way I can work even harder when I am back in Roblox, which will make sure that I can make more and better videos, ending up in me doing a better job and making more money, so that I can keep doing these kinds of videos for you guys. Now I have still got some tricks up my sleeve for any of the guys that still think that they can come around here and bamboozle me. It is like this controlled confusion, it is all a grand illusion, because even though they think that they can just bamboozle me like that, I will show them that I can bamboozle them even harder, and I will not be bamboozled anymore, because I can now get all of the diamonds that I would ever want in the world, and that is great. So I don't know about you guys, but this is going to get pretty mental. I am not really sure what to expect from this, but I bet that it is going to be really hard. I have seen a couple of videos where people fought the Godzilla and it looked really hard to me, but it looked like they were all lucky enough to get back to their home. So I hope that this will happen to me as well, and otherwise, you know, someone will probably have to come find me. I just hope that I do not get killed or kidnapped or something, and some creep finds me and he locks me up in his basement and he will keep me for all eternity. I am not really about all of that, so I just hope that I get straight back to my home so that my friend can literally love me. That is probably the funniest thing about all of this, the fact that I am going to get loved. But yeah, I am hopeful that all of this will go right at the first try, and otherwise I will have no idea what will happen to me if someone finds out that I am actually doing all of this right here. So let's just hope that I do not get eaten by this radar. Alright Sub-Zero, you can do this. Just shoot all of these darn things one by one. This is what you have trained for on the Wii for so long. I cannot let myself down right here, because my life is depending on it, and so is everyone else, their life. At least from the people who actually are in this town. I have heard from the ground team upstairs that the chances of these things getting into the open world are basically slimming down to almost 23.65%. So that is pretty low right now, but it is still not all the way down to zero, and that is what really needs to happen. Otherwise there can still be people out there, the innocent people like you, who are just sitting behind their computer or just browsing on their tablet or any other device, and you might get killed out there because of this thing and my stupidity, and I am not ready to let it all come down to that. So I will have to battle on in this awesome new suit that basically makes me look like 007, also known as Mr. Bond, James Bond. I did that part pretty good, right? I know. At least these ores will stay contained for right now. Now I think that since we are nearing the end of the video, a nice and well done outro is needed, right? Oh, by the way, I mean just me talking, I do not mean that we have gotten ourselves a new outro. Now that will never happen because the one that we have got right now is good as it is and I would not change it even if I wanted it to. Now that did not make sense but that does not matter. Now I do like speeches in outros myself, but that is just my honest opinion on stuff like this right here because they always just manage to make me feel some special kind of way, and I think that that is awesome because there is really just nothing like that at all. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye y'all.